Welcome to the Fearless Female Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Katerina Kormas, mindset and confidence coach for fabulous women just like you. I'm here to help you attract in more of what you desire in life and business. More wealth, more joy, success, confidence, soulmate clients, and all the abundance you can imagine. This podcast is all about your evolution to becoming the woman that has all she desires. This is where you become untethered from the fears and the doubts and the limiting beliefs holding you back right now, and instead embodying the mindset, beliefs, thoughts, and actions that will bring you to your next level goals, dreams, and success. If you're ready to step into your next level confidence and fearlessly create the life and business of your dreams, then you're exactly where you're meant to be. This is where you get your weekly dose of paradigm and mindset shifting insights that will help you change the way you see yourself and all you're capable of manifesting in your life and business. So if you're ready to get started, let's begin. I'm excited about today's conversation. I am all about the evolution of you, of your soul, of your mind, of your life. And I'm going to dive in to what it takes to become the woman you desire to be. And we're going to talk about old paradigms of how it appears that it all comes together. And we're going to go deeper into what's really happening. Yeah, let's jump in. So as she evolves. I love that. I love that. You are evolving right now into a more confident woman, a more successful woman, a more joyful woman, a more abundant woman. No matter what you are doing, in every moment in time, you are evolving. You cannot escape it. I say, listen, if you are stuck and stagnant, you are flatlining, and nobody wants that flatline in life. That is bad if you're in the hospital and you flatline, and you don't want that in life. And that's not what we are here as spirits in the human world. We are here to evolve, and you cannot escape evolution. The universe will not let you escape it. You can try to stay safe. You can try to stay in your little bubble and not make any sudden moves. But eventually, the universe makes you move. It could be that you get fired, you have a breakup, something major happens. But the universe is always going to spark you to move because you are meant for so much in this life. And there is so much. The universe is limitless, which means it wants you to take up more space. It wants you to do more things. It wants you to experience what's possible. So we cannot escape. We are humans living spirits living a human life. We are evolving. We are changing. And it's amazing. I always remember my grandfather. My grandfather loved to philosophize about life and death. And I remember him sitting down one day and going, I think this might be hell. He's like, we always want more and more. We're never just happy with enough. And I'm like, and at first I was like, well, that's kind of dark. I don't think I'm in hell. But he was right. We always want more and more. And we live in a society that says, well, don't be greedy. You shouldn't want more. You should be happy for what you have. But that desire for more is actually our natural state because we know that there is more to be had. It is our conditioning that tells us you shouldn't want more. You should limit yourself. And so there's this internal fight always with, well, I should be happy with where I am right now. I shouldn't want more. And so we're constantly vacillating between I'm okay here, but I really feel like there can be more and I should want more. And look at everybody else has more. Why can't I have more? More is not a bad thing. More is showing us that internal, I know I can get more clients. I know I can have more money. I know I want a bigger life. I want to do more with my kids. I want more time. I want more creativity. I want more autonomy. I want to be more of myself. More is our natural state of wanting more. I call our evolution the universal heartbeat. We talk about success and failing, and we're always trying to fight failing. We're always trying to fight we don't want it to go wrong. We want to make sure everything turns out perfectly. But the universal heartbeat goes up and it goes down, right? Like if you ever see like the heartbeat monitors, right? Like the lines are going up and down, right? Sound waves, right? Go up and down. Like everything's in a wave of ups and downs. And that's the way life is meant to be. And when we start to feel stuck or we start to struggle means we're not open to more. We're not open to risking it. We're not open to things going wrong. We're trying to avoid the failing. And so when we are trying to become somebody that has something new, right? The art of becoming the person that has a successful business, that's in a loving relationship, that is making six figures. The art of becoming the person, the version of you, because there are different versions of us, that has to go through an evolution. Like you are where you are today because of the beliefs and the mindset and the actions that you've taken, right? That everything that you are today can't get you to what you want, or you'd already have it. Does that make sense? You have to shift and change and get uncomfortable and become somebody new in order to have what you desire. And so that means that your beliefs that you have today, your mindset that you have today, the actions you're taking today, how often you're taking those actions, how you're viewing the world, how you're viewing yourself, how you're viewing your possibilities, all need a shift, because what you're believing now, what you're doing now, how often you're doing it, all of that is getting you what you're seeing in your life today. Your life is a mirror of what's happening right now. So what you're believing, the limiting beliefs that you have, the fears that you have, your mindset in every given moment, how you're perceiving what you have right now is a mirror, right? Like it's just a reflection. You are creating your life. You are the designer. You're the master designer. You're the master creator in your own life. I remember years ago somebody described it as, I don't know if you've ever watched Star Trek, but they have a holodeck, and right, it's this like black room, and you step in, like nothing's in the room, and your mind creates what you want to see. And so I always envision like I am in this black space creating. And what do I need to think? What do I need to do? How do I need to respond to the world in order to get the world to look the way I want it to look? And that's kind of like, that gives us so much power. We tend to try and take the power away from us, right? We let the outside world dictate how we respond to it, how we take action, when really we are the ones holding the power. But we give our power away to what happens to us, to what we're experiencing, to what people are saying about us, to what people could say about us, to how people judge other people, right? We give our power away to these, like, to these fears of what could happen, or what people say life should be like, or what our life should be like. But we are the master creator. This is our story. You are the leading lady of your own life. Like, you are writing your own book, however you want to perceive this, right? You are writing your own movie. You are writing your own book. You get to dictate how you see yourself. And in a way, you have to look at the outside world and say, it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. It doesn't matter what's happening to me right now. It doesn't matter what people are saying right now. It doesn't matter what people are believing about themselves or about us right now. The only thing that matters is what you believe, what you think, and what you do. That's it. And what happens is, as you start to step into that power and allow yourself to lead yourself, everything else around you changes. And I'll tell you this story. about my family. Like, I've always had a great relationship with my family, but we've had some issues. And as I decided I was going to face my own issues with my family, my own, struggles with the dynamics of my family, and shift the way and speak up and tell them how I was feeling and to do my own inner work, magically how they responded to me completely changed. As soon as I started taking the power back and not being like, well, this is how they see me, this is how they treat me, this is how, I'm perceived in the family, I decided to take that power back. And I said, no, this is not okay for me. I don't want to feel this way anymore. And this was the first time I ever witnessed how the external world didn't need to change. If I changed, if I stepped and allowed myself to evolve and be the leader of my own life, as I did the inner work and as I spoke up to them, as I challenged things that they said to me, all of a sudden, without really doing much work, the way they reacted to me, the way they treat me, the way they see me, the way they speak to me is completely different. And it's nothing that changed except for me. And so this is the power that we have, is to take ownership of our life and take ownership of our evolution. We are here to grow. We are here to be more of who we are. More and more of who we are, more and more of who we are, and to challenge ourselves to become the person that has what we desire. That is the evolution. But we are conditioned to not see the world this way. We live in a very masculine energy world of strategies and planning and specific time schedules and all of this. We are conditioned to see that if we take specific actions, it leads to a specific result. And if you're not seeing the result, you're not working hard enough. You're not doing enough work. You're not doing enough. You need to hustle more. You need to do this more. You need to add more. You need to change your strategy. It's not working. Do another strategy. Pivot. Hey, maybe this isn't meant for you. Try something else, right? We're meant to be in that hustle of doing to get the result, doing to get the result, doing to get the result. So our conditioning is, if I do X, I should get a result. And if I don't get a result, then either something's wrong with me, something's wrong with my strategy, I've got to change it. We don't allow ourselves to see the evolution in this conditioning. We don't allow ourselves, we become the hamsters, right? We become burnt out, we become frustrated, and we're always in the struggle of trying to get to this end result. We're always trying to say, okay, my life will be better when I have this end result. And all I have to do to get this end result is to do all the things. Let me make the to-do list. It's all going to matter. I got to do it all. It's all a priority because it's the only way to be happy is to get to this thing. And there's so many layers of conditioning that we're going through. We're conditioned to see what's not working at all times, what needs to be fixed at all times. It's how our society is set up. Magazines are always telling us, well, frizzy hair is not okay, so use this serum. And because you can't have frizzy hair in your pictures or in your life, and you need to, fancy serum, right? Skincare, your skin has to be glowing and beautiful, and here's how to fix it. Here's another fix. Here's how to fix your finances. Here's how to fix your relationships. Here's how to fix this. Everything's about I'm not good enough here, or I don't have enough, or let me see what's lacking so I can fix it. We're in a fix-it society. And the problem with that is that it steals our confidence. We're not good enough. We're always looking for how we're not good enough. We're not conditioned to see how we are good enough, how it is all working, how it is all coming together. So we don't get to see how much we've evolved. We don't get to see how, hey, I learned how to do this thing today. It didn't result in the end product of my $1 million bank account with a mansion on the beach. We're conditioned to see it didn't work because I didn't get the end result. And so our job is to take back the power and say, okay, how can I be a match for what I want in life? How can I find a better way of doing life so that it empowers me, so that it gets me to my goals faster? And the way you do that is to honor the evolution, to be proud of the evolution, to be excited about the evolution, to allow the evolution. And the evolution is about you switching your mindset to see how it all is working towards a goal. It's about detaching from the goal. It's about, yes, we all want to feel like we're in overflow. We want to feel abundant and we don't want the struggle. But when we start to try to avoid the struggle, that's when we stop growing, because we're trying to find the easy fixes, right? We're trying to find the surefire strategy that's going to get us there. We're trying to look around us for the answers instead of inside of us, right? We're so afraid to make a mistake or that we're going to fail because we're basing our success off of one thing happening, right? This one, I am going to be successful or I am going to be joyful when I have this much money in the bank, when I have this loving relationship, when I lose this 20 pounds, right? Instead of seeing I can be joyful right now, I can be happy right now while I'm on my way to get this thing, our entire mindset is basing everything off of an outcome. But then you don't allow the evolution, because the evolution says that even when I have this outcome, if I have it and I get it, and this brings me all the joy in the world, then you stop evolving. You're always going to want more. Your idea is that I'm going to be joyful with this thing and my life's going to be perfect and I can live easy breezy for the rest of my life because I got this thing. But you're never going to arrive. We never arrive, because you're going to get that thing and your internal system is going to be like, oh my God, you're so amazing. You did this thing. You did it. You accomplished this. If we can do this, we can do more. And your natural state is to be like, I want to challenge myself. I want more. I want more than the $1 million in the bank and the house. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you want to continue to evolve. You don't want to flatline. Flatline is when you get stuck and stagnant and you're no longer happy with what you have, because that's not how the spirit and human life works, right? It's you want more, you want to evolve into something bigger. So the answer to this is to honor the journey. And by honoring the journey, you're actually honoring the work that you're doing. You're allowing yourself to honor that you showed up today in your business, that you connected to somebody on Instagram, or that maybe you're on a weight loss journey, right? You're missing the honoring your body by putting the water in it, right? Getting the 60, 80 ounces of water, or eating more vegetables and nurturing your body, right? You're allowing yourself to honor where you are right now, which allows you to then see how you're growing and changing. And there's this magic to the becoming process of who you want to be. And when you can look at it as I'm evolving into the person that has this thing, you're giving yourself the power, right? You're honoring your own journey through it, and it allows yourself to celebrate the small little milestones along the way, right? Instead of waiting for the thing, right? Judging yourself and your growth based off of getting this abstract thing in the future, you're allowing yourself and honoring yourself for going through it and learning and growing and becoming this person. What happens is you start to focus on the little things and celebrate the little things. And then you have what's called the compound effect, right? Everything in life is a compound effect. Everything, you do one thing and then you do another thing. And then that adds up. And then you add on another thing and that adds up. And then you add on another thing and that adds up. And that's how you become the person that has the thing. You start to add on and add on and add on. It's like an investment. You're investing in your journey, right? If you invest in your retirement fund and say you put $500 a month away, you put $500 in the bucket. And then the next month you put $500 and then that grows. Then you add in $500 more, and then that grows even more because you've invested more. Then you add $500 a fourth month, and then you've invested. And you're not sitting there looking at it going, oh, it dipped by $300 this month. No, you just continue to put into it. You don't stop. You don't say, I'm no longer going to invest. Oh, it dipped $300. I'm going to take my $1,500 out. No, you continue to invest in it, trusting that it's going to compound into the thing you want, which is your retirement fund, right? To retire in freedom. That's how investment is. And when you can invest in that in every action you take, right? It's like your retirement fund. You put in something today. You show up today in your business. Great, it's out there. Then you show up another day in your business. Somebody else watches it and sees it. Then you show up the next day. Well, somebody else just followed you. Somebody else just joined your email list. Then you show up the fourth day. Oh, okay, she has consistently showed up. There's more she's going to share. Great, show up the fifth day. Oh, so your audience is like, oh my gosh, she keeps showing up. And you're saying to yourself, I am worth this. I am worth this growth. I'm going to learn about showing up. Okay, the next day, I'm going to do it a little better. Oh wait, I got a new follower. This is fantastic. I'm going to show up again for that person. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show up and I'm going to share a tip today. Great. Oh my gosh, they're hooked in. You're hooked in. Oh great. I didn't really like the way you did that today. It didn't feel good. Great. I'm going to try this today. And you keep showing up and you keep showing up in your business. It's a compound effect. Eventually, you get a client to sign up with you, right? But it's not going to be from the first post because you haven't proven yet to yourself or your audience that you're committed to this. And so let's step back for a minute and think about the universe, because I love this analogy about the universe. You say, universe, I want this successful business. I want 10 clients this month. I want to make $5,000. This is what I want. The universe, like a waiter. Oh, great. Okay, you want this thing. Great, fantastic. The universe says, well, to have this thing, you need to believe that you can have it, right? The energy has to match. You believe you can have it, that you're committed to it, that you trust me to bring it to you, and that you're going to show up with confidence that you can have this thing. That's all you need. That's just it. It's the right energy. I can do this. I am excited for it. I have enough where I am already, and this is just going to add to it. And so all you have to do is show up going like, I am so excited about this journey. I believe I can do it. I am enough. I have enough. I know enough. Great. I'm going to do it. I'm going to step out and do it. And then you do it the next day and the next day. You're an energetic match. It comes in faster. But if you're like, yeah, universe, I really want this thing. I really want to make the $5,000 this month. And I really want the clients. I mean, I don't know if I'm enough. I probably should take more classes. I really don't know how to use Instagram. Look at her. She's so amazing. Look at how she does it. Oh, do I need 5,000? What if I get the $5,000? But then it'll be gone after I get it. Like, that's just not enough money. Am I really worthy of this? I mean, everybody says I should go back to 9 to 5. Maybe they're right. Maybe I can't make this work. And the universe is like, okay, so you don't want it? I don't understand. Like, so do you want it? Like, I'm going to give you a minute. You go back and you assess that. Let me know if you really want it, because it sounds like you don't really want it. Right? So you like stopped the train in the tracks. You stop the energy, the magnet to it. You put up like a little dam. Like, oh, wait, put the pause button on. I'm not quite sure. And then all of a sudden you get okay, I can do this. I'm going to do the mindset work. Okay. All right, I had a fear about having $5,000 in the bank. Okay, I feel good about it now. Okay, great. And the universe is like, okay, we're good. Well, yeah, but I really need to take this course. I probably should take this course first. I mean, Reels. Everybody says I should do Reels. I should probably do Reels. Oh, I only have one follower. That's probably not going to work. And the universe is like, so wait a minute. I'm going to put a pause on this again. Let you figure that out. Right? And this becomes like the compound effect goes in the opposite direction, right? You're going in the wrong direction because you're now compounding lack and fear, and you're like in this negative thought spiral, and you're going and you're stuck in it and you're constantly seeing, I don't have enough. I don't know enough. She knows more than me. I'm not worthy of this. I haven't worked hard enough for this. Oh my gosh, what if I get the $5,000 and then I can't make it again? And all of a sudden you're in this like, it can't be a match, because your dream that you have for that $5,000 and those 10 clients is like, oh my gosh, if I get that, I'm going to be so happy and I'm going to feel successful and I'm going to feel abundant. But you're not in that abundant state. You're taking the actions in the wrong direction. So becoming the person that has that thing is you actually compounding the right energy, the right mindset, and the right actions to get it over and over and over again. And those moments it doesn't happen, realizing that it doesn't mean it's not happening. It means that there's just more work for you to do, that there's something else that's not lining up, a belief, a mindset thing, an action, right? If you're not aligned, if you're doing it because everybody else is doing reels and you hate to do reels, but you're doing them anyway, not the right energy, right? Because you're not going to keep up the momentum. It's like losing weight. If you're like, feel like you need to lose weight and you're like, oh my gosh, everybody's doing spinning, I got to do spinning, right? And you're trying to force yourself to do spinning, but like you're not consistent with it because you freaking hate it and you don't want to get up and do it. And so you're only doing it twice a week. That's not a compounding effect. That's not like you're not drawing it in and saying you want it. You're basically choosing an action that's keeping you in the wrong energy. It's keeping you in the wrong mindset. It's keeping you in the wrong actions. And it can't be a match because you're never going to consistently compound the investment and the investment and the investment to get there. Does that make sense? The evolution can be one of the most amazing experiences. And I'm going to tell you why. So when you can see it come together, so one of the problems is when we're in struggle, when we're like trying so hard to make it happen, we're in that energy of it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. I just see all the results that it's not happening. I just see all the results that I'm doing something wrong. I see all the results of I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. You're not able to see how amazing you are, right? Like you're stuck in I'm not good enough and I'm not amazing enough. But the thing is, you can find evidence that you are if you're willing to see it. And so what our body and mind does when we're in that lack mindset and that imposter syndrome, let's talk about the evolution of becoming. I love this part, by the way. Just take a moment, be present, listen to this. What happens in the art of becoming somebody that does something that you haven't done before, right? The future version of you, the you in the future that has it, right? That has the overflowing bank account, that feels physically healthy in her body, that has loving friendships and relationships, all of that. That person had to do things that you're not doing right now. You're not her yet, or you would have what she has, right? You have not become her, stepped into her. And becoming is interesting because becoming is basically an untethering process. It's untethered to the conditioning that you've learned along the way about how life works or how you have to perceive life or what's possible in life. It's just kind of peeling back those layers so you get to you. And the you that already has what you desire. So if you desire something, it's meant for you. It's already out there in the universe. It's possible for you. It's already created. If you're able to create it in here, it's already out in the universe. If you see people doing things you want to be doing, it's already out in the universe. It's already a possibility. It's one of the things that are possible in the universe. And you're meant to do it. It's possible for you because it's something you considered. You're at the place, this is how I view the universe. Think about it as cars, right? Like you aren't looking to buy a car. You're not really noticing the cars on the road, right? And all of a sudden you're like, I want a new car. Oh gosh, I want a blah, blah, blah car. And all of a sudden you get on the road and the blah, blah, blah car is everywhere. I want a new car. And one of the cars I'm considering is a Toyota Camry. I'm not kidding when I say yesterday, I must have seen like 70 Camrys. Everywhere I went, there was a Camry, brand new, every single color in the rainbow. And the universe is saying, okay, you are now an energetic match for this thing. It is in the realm of possibility for you because you are now thinking about it. It is, you are not closed off to it. You are now open to it. So it is possible for you. You have evolved to the point where this can be a next step for you. And so it's an untethering process to all the things that you're saying to yourself that I can't have this thing, or I'm really far away from having this thing, or I have to work really hard, or I don't know how to get this thing. It's the untethering process because it's already available to you. So the art of becoming is you stepping in and doing things in a way and believing things that you had not conditioned to believe. So if all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I want to start a business and I want financial freedom and I want to make $100,000 in a year and I want more time and whatever. Well, if you just came from a 9-to-5 job where you had to work your 8 hours and you only made $40,000 a year, all of that, your body, mind, subconscious, conscious, nervous system is like, whoa. Who are you to think you can have this thing? Because we've never had this thing before. You've never taken the actions. You never believed you could have this thing. And all of a sudden you want this thing. And this is where all the fears and the doubts, because your body, mind, and spirit, well, not your spirit, your subconscious and conscious are trying to, nervous system are trying to protect yourself. You're going into uncharted territory. We have never used this part of ourselves. We've never believed these things, and we've never taken these actions to get to this new thing. This is what happens with new business owners, right? I don't know how to do this. I need to find a safe way to do this, and I need to know all the hows because I need to do this because we've never done this before, and I've never used Instagram before, and all of a sudden I have to use Instagram. I'm so bad at this. I don't know how to do this, and this is wrong, and everybody's doing it so great, and the mind starts to freak out because the mind wants to go back to the $40,000 a year job, 9-to-5, because it was predictable and we knew where the money was coming from, and all we had to do was get up and get dressed and drive our little car to the office and do the work, and then we drive back home, and then we could go to the gym. But now I don't know, when are we going to go to the gym, and where are we working from, and I don't know how to build a website. Like, all of a sudden the freak out, right? You're becoming somebody that's now doing new things. And this is where imposter syndrome pops up, because your brain is like, who are you to do this? You're not. Who are you? You've never done this before. Everybody else is so much better at you than you at this, so you should just stop. It's a protective mechanism because you are becoming somebody, the part of you that you have not activated yet. And now you're activating her and you're saying, screw you. I'm tired of being at a desk. I'm tired of doing this thing. I want the freedom. If they can have it, can't I have it? And I just want to help people. I have this passion and this purpose, and I want to share it with the world. So I'm going to step out and do this thing. And this is where you step into the hard. This is where people give up, because this is the uncomfortable part. You know who you are in your moment right now. But now you want to unleash the person that has this next level success. And it means new habits and consistently doing those habits. And it means trusting yourself. And it means you have to believe that you can do it. I love the way my coach Chloe talks about becoming the person that you want to be, because she has the person she is, right? The you in the future that has what you desire has specific beliefs. She already believes it because she's done it. She's accomplished it. She already believes she can hold $100,000 in her bank account because she has $100,000 in her bank account. She already believes she can because she did it, right? She already believes that she can attract clients. She already believes she can lose the weight. She already believes she can have that relationship because she's doing it. She is it. She's living it. You are the person right now that doesn't believe those things yet, doesn't have it in the bank account, doesn't have the relationship, doesn't have the things, right? So you have to fill the gap. And the gap isn't just, I need to take some steps and I'll get there. It means that you have to believe and you have to stay consistent. And when things don't go right, not seeing it as failure, but seeing it as, okay, I'm compound effect. I got to keep going. I'm just not there yet. I just launched this new service and nobody bought it yet. I need to get good at launching it again. I need to just keep showing up. I need to share what I know. I need to connect to my audience and do more and keep showing up and commit to it and invest in it and add more to it. Add more energy to it. Add more belief to it. Oh, I launched it again. I got one person to buy. Okay, it's working. It's not working because I only got one person. It's working, right? It's not working. It's not working because you didn't get a sale. It's working because you just learned how to sell. Now you are a person that sells. You weren't a person that sells while you were in a cubicle, but now you're a person that sells this new program that you created that you've never sold before. Nobody bought, it's fine. Now you're a person that sells. Great. I'm going to keep showing up. Now I'm going to sell it again. Now you've already become the person that sells the program. Now you're ready to become the person that has a client. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got a client. I know how to talk about my program now. I'm the person that knows how to talk about her program or service or product. Great. Now I'm the person that has a client. Wow. I have a client. Not, oh, I only have one client. No, you have a client. Now you are a person you are an entrepreneur that has a client. Great. Work your ass off with that client. Give the world to this client. Because now you're a person that has a client. Great. You're getting to the person that has $100,000 and works with clients consistently, sold out, whatever. Great. Okay. Now I'm going to show up. I'm going to sell it again. Oh my gosh. I got 3 people to sign up for my product. I'm a person that works with more than one client. I am a person that has clients and they want my thing. Oh my gosh. Great. And it keeps going and it compounds. And you didn't lose momentum along the way because you saw yourself as the person that's evolving into the person you want to be. You're seeing the evidence. Oh my gosh, people want to follow me on Instagram. People are commenting. But there's also the moments where people aren't commenting or people aren't engaging with you, where you don't see the result. But you're the person that keeps showing up even though they don't see the result. You're not the person that failed because nobody's liking. You're the person that keeps showing up because you're committed and you believe in this. And you can keep working on, in those moments where you don't see evidence that it's working, you keep working on your mindset and your belief system. That it's working, that I am this person, that I know how to sell. I'm mastering the sales. I'm mastering the art of showing up. I'm mastering the art of getting visible. Right now, I am hosting this live masterclass. There were 2 people watching, then 3. There's nobody watching right now. I'm not stopping this masterclass. I'm going to keep going because I know somebody needs to hear this somewhere along the line. I'm the person that keeps showing up even if nobody's watching. I'm the person that believes somebody's going to need this at some point in time. This is valuable for somebody. This is part of my evolution. Because you know what? Maybe the next time I host a masterclass, I have 10 people watching at once, 20 people, 30 people. Everybody that you see that's in business that has shown up and now has thousands of people watching them, they at one time went through a series of live videos where nobody watched. It's part of their evolution. And this is the problem. The problem is out in the entrepreneurial world, out in the world itself, people don't recognize the evolution because they're only conditioned to see if they got to the outcome or not, if they got to their goal, if they are successful or not, right? Whatever success is to them. So they're only talking about, a lot of people don't realize the evolution. So what you see out there when you're like, I want to be successful, how do I? I want to lose the weight, how do I? I want to lose weight. The people that are teaching the how-tos, they are teaching from a place of in their point of their evolution to become successful. This is where they saw the evidence. So the person that says, oh my gosh, I lost 10 pounds by doing this thing. And you're like, oh my God, I want to lose 10 pounds. I need the thing. And then you do the thing and it doesn't work. The problem is they're teaching it of, this is what worked for me after I went through the evolution. So they're teaching where they saw the evidence. And then they strongly believe that this thing, this how-to strategy, is the thing that worked for them. but they're not telling you about the evolution to get to the place, the belief, the mindset, the consistent actions, the compounding actions, the compounding beliefs that eventually when they did the thing, it worked for them. Well, I really want to lose the weight. And everybody said to do Beachbody. I did Beachbody and I didn't lose weight. And I don't understand why I lose weight. I'm never going to lose weight. I always struggle losing weight, blah, 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 right? And people, it's not right for you right now. You got to get your belief system and your mindset in check, right? Or you have to keep going until it works, right? You have to keep going until you align to it working, till the universe says, okay, your compounded actions and your compounded beliefs and you keep abundant mindset and you are focusing on what's going good and you're staying in the energy of, I feel abundant. I am okay with my body right now. I love myself right now. I am going to continue to honor myself. I'm going to continue to do the thing. And then you start to lose the weight, right? I continue to drink my water. I continue to eat my vegetables, the compounded actions. As you evolve, you'll finally see the result. The same in business, the same in relationships, right? Relationships aren't like, I fall in love, I get married, and woohoo, done. No, it's a compounded. You have to keep working at it. And there'll be times where it's smooth and times where the relationship has to evolve and you go through the tough time. And it's in the uncomfortable. It's in the uncomfortable when people give up. We like comfort. It is a danger zone for our subconscious and our conscious and our nervous system to be uncomfortable. That's why they say like it takes like 21 days for a habit to kick in. It's not about the magic number. There isn't a magic number. It's not 21 days. And you hear 90 days, you hear all these numbers. It's not. It's your mindset, belief, and action consistency, compounding over and over again, right? If you get up every day and you work out and you drink your water and you do the thing, like you eat the healthy foods and whatever, eventually it's going to be uncomfortable at first, right? Right now I'm committing to walking 12,000 steps a day. It is hard as heck. Some days, but it's hard. And it's like, but I really don't feel like it today. And it's like, no, get up and do it. Right? Showing up in my business every day and selling is hard work. It is uncomfortable. Like for me, messaging is really hard for me. Selling feels a little bit more comfortable, but at first it felt like I was dying. I'm like, oh my God, I've got to sell. And then I committed to mastering selling, mastering my message. Like that is my commitment right now till it becomes second nature. Like think about the first time you drove a car, right? You were so excited, I'm going to do the thing. And all of a sudden you had to learn how to drive and you had to parallel park and how many garbage cans did I hit and things like that. I hit a pole once. I mean, it was a disaster learning to drive. The other day I got in my car and I'm like, oh my God, I've been driving for 20 something years now. 25 years of driving now. It's like my foot knows where the gas, but like, I don't even think, like I just get in and drive. It was hard at first, right? Getting on the highway for the first time, scary as shit, right? I learned to drive in a cemetery, by the way. My mom taught me how to drive one of those cemeteries where the headstones are flat. So smart. Can't run over anybody. Can't run over, like if I hit a headstone, it's fine. Like I'm just rolling over it. But it was scary to parallel park for the first time. I failed my first driving test. In my defense, it was one of the biggest intersections I have ever been in my entire life. I'm not sure why they took new drivers there. Scary. I thought a car was coming, but I had to turn, whatever. Anyway, second one I passed. It was a lot easier the second time around, right? It is uncomfortable. That's why they say consistency is key. It's not necessarily about the consistency. I mean, it is, but it's the compounding effect of you showing up and get confident and becoming the person that does this thing over and over and over again. Over and over and over again to become second nature. Going live, scary as hell. I remember that first live. I don't know what I said. Blanked it out. I don't know. Because it was hard. Now, going live, the hardest part is finding a filter that doesn't make me look orange. Right? It had to get scary. It has to be uncomfortable because you're doing something that you haven't done before. It doesn't mean you're an imposter. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It doesn't mean that you don't know enough. It doesn't mean that people are going to judge you. It's just freaking hard. But once you get that hard becomes normal for you, then that's when you become the person that does that thing. And that's when you start to step into the next level version of yourself. That's when you start to see results. It's not meant to be easy because you are learning to use parts of yourself that you've never used before and parts of yourself that you've actually put a lot of gunk on, a lot of conditioning on. You basically have to untether yourself from all of these fears and doubts and stories that you tell yourself that you've learned along the way so that you can uncover. You're not becoming, you're basically unbecoming somebody. You're unbecoming the person that doesn't do this thing, that never dared to dream this big or never dared to go after this thing or gave up on yourself. You're becoming the person you've already been, that you've allowed yourself to bury. And it's beautiful. And so in the next 2 days, we're going to talk about the beliefs and mindset that will change everything. It is the fuel, the magnet. Tomorrow is like the big one because it is the magnet for what you want. And I will tell you, this was a hard one for me. It still is. I work at it every day. I'm in the hard. I'm in the unconditioning part. The unbecoming part is the hardest part of becoming. That's the icky stuff. Oh my God, I got to drink water every day to lose weight. I got to eat the vegetables. I got to give up the sugar, getting rid of the sugar. That's the unbecoming that I need the sugar. Unbecoming that I need this, right? To become the person that fuels her body with the stuff that's going to keep her healthy, that's going to allow her to lose the unneeded weight, right? In business, the unbecoming are the fears and the doubts, the stuff keeping you tethered to where you are right now and not allowing you to become the person you want to be. So the unbecoming is kind of like the icky sticky. But tomorrow's mindset and belief work, the energetics work, is going to make that uncomfortable part of going after your goals and dreams so much easier. So much easier. This is where the struggle kind of goes away. This is where you're not fighting, hitting resistance all the time. It's like the meat of it. So I'm excited for that. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Hi there! If you're ready to be the woman that has all she desires, if you want to become untethered to the fears and limiting beliefs holding you back from taking action and showing up in your business, if you find yourself caught in a spiral of negative thoughts taking up valuable time and energy, thoughts such as, I'm not good enough, my family won't approve, what if no one buys, I'm not worthy enough, what if I raise my prices and no one joins my programs, I don't know enough. What if I fail? Maybe success isn't meant for me. Or any other limiting belief or fear, then Breakthrough is perfect for you. Breakthrough is a 2-week one-on-one coaching experience with me where we dive into identifying and working through all that is keeping you from your next level breakthrough in your business. This is where we rewire your thoughts so you embody the beliefs, the thoughts, and the actions that'll bring you to your next level success and dream. Breakthrough includes one 90-minute call with me, plus 2 weeks of Voxer app coaching where you have access to me each day during the 2 weeks for coaching and support. So if you're ready for your next level breakthrough, click the link in the podcast description and let's get started.